her for like a second, and then she was suddenly pulled into this strange place with a Any idea what happened? Traveler? Hey, what's wrong? Look, it's that baby Ectomisaur! Seems like it wants us to follow it. Paimon's adventurous side says we have to... Wonder if we're allowed in here. Oh, the door opened all by itself. Taking that... Aw, the Ectomisaur from earlier! It's really here! Then, let's go introduce ourselves. Hello there, Okay. Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Whoops! Sorry! No offense intended!
You there! You dare disrespect our elder? Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Apparently you are here by invitation. In which case, it's my job to make some introductions are in order. I am Kaholam, one of the priests of our tribe, and this is our Ectomisaur elder, the great Tlapokpokteetstatel, a living totem among the masters of the Night Wind.
Whoa, that's quite a tongue twister.
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same. Ah, I assume you're referring to our Elder's special ability. Elder Tlapo has been alive for many centuries and harbors secrets that even we priests are. But one thing I can say for sure is that Elder Tlapo has appointed the two of you to an
What sort of task? And what kind of task?
If it's all right with you, I'll take you to see our chief. He's in a much better position to answer.
Okay,
Very well. Then please follow me. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the chief is. Don't worry, it's just one of the many mystical abilities of our tribe. You can use this scroll. Don't worry. one of the routine duties of a priest. We attempt to contact the spirits of our ancestors to seek epiphanies, and the chief is just over there. Please wait here while I have a word with him. I'll just be a moment.
Well, the Masters of the Night Wind are definitely living up to their reputation as the...
All right, I've told the chief why we're here, and now you may speak with him.
So, you two are the appointed ones. I am Chief Biram. Welcome, and thank you for your patience.
So tall.
Unusually so. Yes, I am aware, but I assure you, it's...
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, Paimon just reacted without thinking.
Ah, yes. Kaholam told me about that. As outsiders to our tribe, this is probably the first you've heard of such appointments. Throughout our history, only members of the Masters of the Night Wind have been appointed to undertake these tasks. This is the first time an outsider has ever been chosen.
Really?
Allow me to explain. Our tribe has an old tradition of recording history in the form of woven not just our own history. We record the legends and heroic feats of all other tribes. It is a tradition we have observed for many centuries. We treat it as a solemn duty. However, when a major event occurs that affects all of Natlan, we record it on a different kind of scroll, used for this exact purpose. And these scrolls can only be woven by someone of the Iktomisor Elders' choosing. When the Iktomisor Elder senses a major change in the ley lines, it will issue a formal declaration to appoint a creator for this scroll.
Whoa, so you mean...
Elder Talapo sensed a ley line change quite some time ago, but had not yet designated the scroll weavers until you arrived.
Okay, but just so you're aware, we don't know the first thing about weaving scrolls.
As a matter of fact, that does not surprise me at all.
How come?
In the 200 years that Elder Talapo has held this position, none of the appointed ones have ever been experienced scroll weavers.
Does that mean 200 years of major historical events have gone unrecorded?
No. They all submitted scrolls in time, yet each of them claimed it was not their own work, but a gift from the spirits.
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious by the second.
Yes, well, that is the part that troubles me. The notion that we have to rely on esoteric things like gifts from the spirits to record historical events of such great importance.
Huh. That's pretty surprising to hear, coming from the chief of the...
I can imagine. You probably see the Masters of the Night Wind as a people shrouded in mystery. But I am something of an exception. I may be the chief, but when it comes to our traditions, I'm in fact a proponent of change and reform. I have dedicated my energies to deciphering the many mysteries of our tribe. In doing so, I hope to...
Wow, that sounds great! So have you figured out the mystery of the gift from the spirit?
Sadly not. It is something I've been investigating for a long time. But only a small handful of events over the years have been recorded on these special scrolls, with decades between. By the time the next scroll weaver is appointed, my time as chief will be long gone.
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter, I have made some progress. But the only way I can develop... Precisely. It's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my current... I can explain everything in detail when we get to the site of the test. But first, this garb is one of our important cultural relics, handed down by generations of chiefs. It is only to be worn when
Oh!
Please, follow me. Do you see this scroll? If you touch it, you will enter a hidden space. Today's test is, quite simply, to find a way to escape that space.
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as easy as it sounds. If you cannot find your own way out, I will of course intervene, but then we will be no closer to solving this mystery. Good. Simply touch the scroll to begin the test. You may begin whenever you're ready.
Whoa, we really did get teleported. It seems like this place is completely sealed off. Doesn't look like there's an exit anywhere. Let's take a look around and see what we can find. There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events. This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of them all. Wonder what story it tells. Yeah, you're right. Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that? Oh, right! Paimon's with you. Aha! There is something hiding here! Yep, this looks like our ticket out of this place. Whew! We finally made it out!
It is just as I thought. You are indeed capable of undertaking this. Yes. You saw many distinctive-looking scrolls.
Sure did.
This specific kind of scroll was left to us by our ancestors. Upon investigation, it is a most mysterious color that most people cannot even detect. I myself had to employ special techniques to yet there are those who are born with a natural ability to perceive it. And that is why I want.
You mean...
That space you just entered was an exhibition room for centuries ago. A great shaman by the name of Huitzilin put in place a security measure. It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I have at least once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help, unless they share the great shaman's ability to perceive that strange color. Clearly you must have this ability, which leads me to believe that our Ictomisor
Another secret power? Traveler, you are full of mysteries. Still, having this ability doesn't change the fact that neither of us know where to start.
Don't worry about that. The method for weaving this kind of scroll appears to be largely the same as for an ordinary scroll. If my suspicions are correct, this die is the key to weaving the scroll. And your special ability, the dyeing process, is also a little different from the norm. But I don't anticipate any...
Cool, we'll follow your lead.
Great! Then please use your abilities to source the necessary ingredients. And in the meantime, we'll make a few sample pieces to test out my hypothesis. And if that goes well, we can begin the scroll. If you agree to help, you can expect to be handsomely rewarded once...
Agreed, especially if there's a reward in it. What is the reward, by the way? Is it food? I don't know.
Given the stakes involved for our tribe, I was thinking a substantial sum of mora would be appropriate. Surely that would be preferable to just a free meal.
More works too. Anyway, how do we go about finding these ingredients? Are we supposed to just...
Thankfully not. I've already identified a location where I suspect they may be found. Your guide is waiting just outside. You can set off at your leisure.
I take it you're the ones appointed by Elder Talapo?
Yep, and you are...
Call me Toltec. The chief asked me to be your guide for the day. His messengers already filled me in on the situation, so just follow me.
Take me up! So the guide is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as I can take you. Only the appointed ones may proceed.
Why's that?
Kind of a long story. Apparently, there's a certain fruit that grows in this cave. Many years ago, our ancestors set out to make a series of ambitious works of graffiti art. However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed. To bypass the seal, you have to have mastered the art of color perception.
Oh, right. Haven't we been in here before, though?
The strange thing is, our ancestors never removed the seal, even after that, since it was sealed off. The only person who's been inside is the great shaman, Huitzilin. And that, according to her, the artwork tells the story of a hero by the name of But I digress. Sorry, I'm a big fan of
So you're sure you don't want to come with us?
I'll pass. I tried to get in once, but the seal blocked my way. I tried getting my Iktomi. I guess it's supposed to be a test left there by our ancestors. If you don't... Don't worry about me, though. I wouldn't be joining you this time even if, unlike our chief, I don't have the guts to challenge our traditions. This task is specifically appointed to someone by the Iktomi Elder.
Fair enough. All right, we'll try not to take... Let's fly.
You two head on.
This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall, right? Paimon didn't notice it last time we were here. Now the only question is, which ones do we pick? Well, go ahead, try it out! You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it! Remember the last time we came here? We found all of the artwork throughout the cave? These guys' ancestors created a real masterpiece. They probably use the same stuff for their paint as we're using for the dye, right? Yep, let's head back and meet up with Toltec.
Solidify!
Wrath from the sky! Incendiary!
rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Just got a message from Moika. She says to meet her at the speaker's chamber tomorrow. Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment. We're back, and we found the ingredients for the dye.
Sounds like you made it through the seal then. Our Iktomisaur Elder was right about you. It's getting late. Follow me. I'll take us back.
Rev the engines!
Toltec has updated me on your progress. Well done.
Sure thing. Here's the stuff for the dye.
I see. Yes. This is certainly a very different substance from typical dye.
Got it.
Please come with me.
Burn it down! Try and stop me!
Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll made by one of our ancestors.
Ooh.
The person depicted is the legendary shaman, Huitzilin. She lived 200 years ago and was once appointed by the She was especially skilled in the art of color manipulation. This scroll is a record of her deeds and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality is simply breathtaking, even compared to other scrolls of the... Sadly, since she passed away, all of our Iktomisaur Elders' subsequent That's a good way of putting it. My only quibble with your phrasing would be...
Now Paimon's getting excited.
Bring out the samples. Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but I am confident you will manage. Just make sure to follow my The pattern has already been sketched out on the sample, so you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between each step to make sure the colors don't run. Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear.
Okay, final step. Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed. No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed.
Then what went wrong?
It could be the weaving technique. Or maybe the dye has to be applied in a different way. Oh, what...
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I made you do so much work, and it was for nothing. I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task. I plan...
Don't worry, we're not quitters. Paimon does have a question, though. This whole process of recording history on woven scrolls seems so complicated. You said yourself you're all about change and reform. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to start.
I think you perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question.
Oh, sure.
Try and stop me!
Cool. Look at this view.
It's gorgeous!
Now, try looking a little further.
Whoa, that graffiti!
In all the years since the founding of our tribe, those colors have been with us It is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. But I also understand there are certain foundational things that we cannot afford to throw away. The foremost of these is the way we record our history.
Oh, that makes sense.
Since the very beginnings, our tribe has always sought to bring color to history. And I have a deep sense that this is one part of our heritage. So, whatever it takes, I must find a way for us to continue producing our tradition.
You're completely right. I'm sorry for what she said earlier.
It's quite all right. I'm just grateful you're able to understand where I'm coming from. Then let us hope that when we next meet, we succeed in reviving this.
Hip. Rev the engines!